All right, guys, we are going to go over our programming for Wednesday. My name is Domino. Welcome to my page. Again, I like doing these videos because it gives you a little review on each day and movements and scaling. So today, Wednesday, we're going to be doing back squats, 7 sets of 4 reps. Percentages are going up. So again, look in the description for the percentages. And then for our workout, we're going to be doing an EMOM. So I love these style workouts because they are going to be sprint style workouts with rest. We kind of had one yesterday. It's going to start with 5 or 3 muscle ups, minute 1. Then minute 2, we're going to do 15 wall balls. And then minute 3, you're doing 15 calorie row, 12 calories for the ladies. Okay, so we're going to start with our back squat and just go over some of our movements and what we're trying to do here. Again, we're getting into these heavier percentages. So you're probably going to need your knee sleeves and your belt and your lifters on. What we're going for here, again, is this barbell is going to be on that high position. We've talked about this back squat. But again, I always like going over it. As you go down, my feet are going to be shoulder width. You guys see my position here, shoulder width. Okay, I'm going to be chest up, and I'm going to actually pull down on the bar to hold my chest up. As I go down, we want to unlock the knees and send my hips straight down. And as I'm going down, you'll start to notice my hips are going to go back, and I'm holding my chest up. And then right here, as I start to stand up, I'm going to stand up and push my hips forward back underneath. So you're going to feel maybe a little bit of this. As you come up, push your hips back underneath, squeeze at the top, okay? Again, we're going for 7 sets of 4. We're going to warm up to that weight. And once we warm up to that weight, all 7 sets, 4 reps is what we're going for, okay? So now with our workout, we have muscle ups. Now, I'm going to go a little more advanced here in our skill, but these are going to be ring muscle ups. Okay, so that means that if you don't have ring muscle ups, I really like to do this as a scale. I'm just going to kind of jump here. Level 2, or especially in our competition program, I'll have people hook up a band on one side, and we're actually going to make the muscle up look the same, but the band is going to help me. So again, if you have the time to warm this up, this is called a banded transition into a dip. So I'm going to sit in the band, and this is the position. So if you look at my position, this is where you catch. If the rings were higher, my feet are on the floor here. If I catch and the rings were higher, this would be my catch position. So now the band I'm going to kind of use as a swing. So watch this. I'm going to bring my feet off the floor and roll back. So here, the band, it helps me. So when we talk about transitioning, what we're going to do is we're going to jump the hips, and we're going to transition and land back in the dip, and then dip out. This is one. So especially for our more advanced athlete, but maybe not advanced enough to do ring muscle ups, instead of doing just pull-ups and dips for scaled, we would do transition work with the dip out. Okay, so again, this would be the ultimate way you would do it. My feet are off the floor, I'm hanging, toes, hips, sit. And if you look at my position, it looks just like a muscle up. Okay, so we're getting that transition and dip work. I have a gymnastics program, and we specifically work on that motion. So 5 muscle ups would be minute 1, 3 for the ladies. So again, transition plus a dip would be 5 and then 3. Okay, now level 2 and 1, you guys are going to do dips and pull-ups. Okay, so you might need to do a banded dip. So I'm going to put my foot through the band. Actually, this is a thicker band, so I'm going to put my knee in here. My shoulders are touching, and I'm hanging. I'm going to push. When I get to the top, lock my arms out. When I come back down, I'm leaning forward, touching the rings. Okay, so if you guys are doing this right here, we are missing the point of the ring dip. You're going to have to drop it down, and we're just going to do regular push-ups, but still getting the full range of motion. Push-ups here or push-ups on the knees. Okay, so those are all your options. So in that minute, you have transitions and dips, or assisted dips, or push-ups. Also in that same minute, you would do 5 pull-ups. So 5 dips, 5 strict pull-ups, and those are going to be banded. Okay, so again, we're still going to be able to get some skill work in. If you don't have muscle ups, we want to eventually get to muscle ups. So the only way to do that is to work the drills and build the strength. So minute 1, muscle ups. Minute 2, 15 wall balls. So you have your wall ball. We're going to this target here. We're always going to squat first and then hit my target, catch, squat, 2, catch, squat, 3. With the wall balls, and this is really big here, a lot of defaults in the wall ball, you'll see people, let's say this is the wall right here. If I'm doing wall balls, you'll see people pick up the ball right away and throw it up to the wall. That doesn't count as a rep. We want your very first rep to land and start in my squat, and then look at my hand position, elbows underneath. As I stand up, I'm going to use this spot right here to jump and push. And when I catch, another common mistake is you'll see this right here and up. We actually want to keep the ball right here with my elbows underneath, squat, throw, catch, squat, throw. Okay, so you want to pick a wall ball size that we can do all 15 reps unbroken. Okay, so minute 1, muscle ups, transitions, dips, pull-ups, your choice, right? On the levels. Minute 2, 15 wall balls, trying to go unbroken. Minute 3, we're going to jump on a row, 15 cal row for the guys, 12 for the ladies. Level 2 and level 1, you guys are going to do 10 cals and 8 calories. The goal on each minute is to have about 20 to 30 seconds of rest. So that means it's sprint, rest 20, 30 seconds, sprint, rest 20, 30 seconds. If you do the first minute or the first round of each minute and it's really difficult to finish that minute, we got to go lighter. Okay, so lighter on the wall ball. Maybe we do ring rows and push-ups, right? So 5 ring rows, which would just look like this. Okay, so again, there's all different levels in the class, but we all want to get the same amount of work done. All right, so that's our workout. It's going to be muscle ups, minute 1, wall balls, minute 2, row, minute 3, then back to muscle ups. And we're going to go through that rotation for 15 minutes. So 5 rounds is what we're going for on that. Again, you're going to see the levels, the weights, the descriptions in the description below. All right, so let's just go over our warm up really quick. It's a lot of work and a lot of setting up. So with our warm up today, we're only going to use our rower and we're going to use a band before we even get started for the day. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to, again, you'll see this in the description, we're going to row 15 calories and then we're going to do banded hip series. So the banded hip series, the band is going to go on the rig where you're going to squat, loop it through, and then I'm just going to briefly go over these positions. My left leg's going to go in the band, my left leg is forward, and we're going to hold 10 seconds at each position. My left leg is forward, I'm going to try and straighten my front hamstring. That's position 1. Position 2, I'm going to turn to my left. With my left leg, I'm going to go into my squat position. We're going to do 10 reps where I touch my inside elbow. I'm going to move this ball here. Inside elbow touches, reach, 10 reps. That's position 2. Position 3, I'm going to turn and face the rig, and I'm going to step back with my left foot. My back knee goes down. I'm going to push my hip forward, and I'm going to hold. That's position 3. And then position 4, sweep your leg underneath, sit on your hip, and then a pigeon stretch for 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do there, once you do that, do both legs, jump back on the row again, 15 cal row, and then we're just going to do one shoulder stretch here. We're going to take your bands, and we're going to open up, bands in my right hand. I'm going to turn my right elbow up towards the ceiling. I'm going to walk forward, and I'm going to hold, elbow up towards the ceiling. So our warm-up today is a little bit more mobility focused, just getting loose, opening up the hips, opening up the shoulders. You would go both sides, and then that would be our warm-up for the day. We'd get right into squatting. So your squat session should be about 20 minutes, and then you'll have about 5 to 10 minutes to set up for the WOD, 15 minutes of workout. Again, we're trying to get that all done in an hour, so we want to get in, warm up, get loose, get mobile, and get right to squatting, get to your percentages, and have enough time to get the next class started. So thanks, guys. Have a good workout for your Wednesday. See you for tomorrow.